Welcome back to another FPL video. I've done some research on Chelsea, Crystal Palace, Everton, Fulham, and the newly promoted Ipswich. And in this video, I'll share the information with you guys. Before we start, I want to try something new. It's a competition. During the video, 3 beach balls will be shown. If you can spot them, write the correct timestamps in the comments down below, and you get the possibility to win a personalized review of your first draft before the deadline and all your FPL questions answered. So my best rank is 157 in the world, and I have also 7 top 35k ranks. So hopefully I can help you out before the new season starts. So if you're interested, spot the beach balls, write timestamps in the comments. But now let's get into the video. First out is Chelsea. They had a disappointing season last year, but a strong end to the season made them finish 6th. On set pieces, Cole Palmer, the revelation of last season, he will continue taking their penalties, and if he's not on the pitch, Enzo Fernandez will also take a couple. Free kicks, Palmer, Sterling, Chilwell, and corners, Chilwell, Gallagher, and Palmer will probably take a couple as well. Their most owned asset is Cole Palmer. He's 10.5. He actually set a new record for the largest price increase in FPL history when he started last season as a 5.0 midfielder, but this season comes in as a 10.5 midfielder. Is he the best option from Chelsea? I'm not sure he is. For me, and Nkunku at 6.5 is much better value, and the 4.0 million save can be spent to upgrade your team in other areas. So for me, Cole Palmer, as mentioned, he is a decent option, but Nkunku is probably better value. Next out is Crystal Palace, one of their best performers last season. Ulis, he left the club this summer to join Bayern Munich. This means that Esse will be on all set pieces, both penalties, free kicks, and probably corners as well. Esse is also their most owned asset. He is selected by 33% of the managers. He comes in at 7 million, and I do believe that this is a really good price for him. So for me, the best pick from Crystal Palace is Esse. Someone is picking Mateta up top. He is priced at 7.5, and I do believe that's too much to spend for the striker. First of all, he is in the Olympics playing for France, so he will get an extended break and is maybe not ready for game week 1. I also believe that the 0.5 save by going for Esse is a much better deal. If you want to double up on Crystal Palace assets, I would definitely go Anderson instead of Guehi. They are both equally nailed, but Anderson historically has the better attacking threat at set pieces. Next out is Everton. They managed to stay up despite the points deduction and a really horrible start to the season. On set pieces, Calvert-Lewin will take their penalties again. Free kicks, Young, Garner, and corners, McNeil and Garner. Their most owned asset is Pickford. He is selected by 19% of the managers. I do believe that's quite high for a 5.0 goalkeeper, but it's probably a bit to do with Pickford playing for England in the Euros. So many new players will probably just auto-pick Pickford and go for him as their set and forget goalkeeper. For me, if I was to cover the Everton defense, I would definitely go for Mykolenko. He's priced at 4.5, so I would save 0.5 and get the attacking threat as well. As mentioned, Calvert-Lewin, he is their penalty taker. This season, he's priced at only 6, so if he can stay fit and when Everton have some good fixtures, I do believe that we should consider him. So keep Calvert-Lewin on your watch list, but he is a wait and see for now. Fulham, as we saw with Crystal Palace, where Esse was the one taking all their set pieces, same goes for Andreas Pereira at Fulham. He is the one taking their penalties, free kicks and most of their corners. However, their most selected player is Muniz, the striker. He is coming in at 6.0 after a decent end to last season. Even though he's the most selected player, I don't think he's the best pick from Fulham. For me, that's still Andreas Pereira at 5.5. They also brought in Emil Smith-Rowe from Arsenal, but I can't really see him being a better option right away. I can't see the Cole Palmer effect when he came from Man City to Chelsea last season. So if you want to pick a Fulham player and they actually have quite decent fixtures, so if you want one of their players, Pereira would be the player to target. It's a really good strategy to target those good fixtures and fixture swings when it comes to the mid-table teams like Fulham and players like Andreas Pereira. In some cases, good fixtures can create good form, and if you can spot the good fixtures and get them in before they do well, then you get ahead of the curve. I talk more about this and other tips for achieving a top 10k rank in FPL, so watch that video if you're interested in more specific FPL tips to improve your rank. So Fulham with a couple of good midfield assets in both Smith-Rowe probably and Andreas Pereira, but in a crowded midfield I know it's hard to fit them in. So for me I would definitely avoid Leno. He is a 4.5 goalkeeper in my opinion, so I wouldn't select him when he costs 5 million. So I would go for one of their defenders, and my pick would be Castan or Robinson. Ipswich Town, the newly promoted side, not really sure what to expect from them, but we have a couple of weeks to go before the season starts, which means that we have a couple more preseason games to watch. On penalties, Al Hamadi will take them, and free kicks, Broadhead, and corners, Davis. Their most owned asset is Davis as well. He comes in at 4.5 and is actually selected by 3.5% of the managers. This has to do with his impressive season last year in the championship, where he racked up 21 assists and 2 goals. Can he replicate this in the Premier League this season? My answer is no. So for me, I would not go for Davis. He is 4.5, and I do believe that if you want to cover the Ipswich defense or just get a bench fodder that will come in if one of your players are injured, I will go for Ben Johnson. This summer he moved from West Ham to Ipswich. He is priced at 4.0 and he will probably start for Ipswich. So the best option from Ipswich, in my opinion, right now is Ben Johnson. That's it for this video. Hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you think in the comments down below, and also let me know if you agree or disagree with the best picks from each club. This was part 2 out of 4, and make sure to watch part number 1 if you missed it. Thanks for watching.